Terry's tea is getting cold.
Well, it's his own fault. I told him it was ready 10 minutes ago. Are you coming in or not?
When I finish digging, yes.
That'll be about another 2 hours, judging from the size of that old tree stump he's trying to get out.
What about his back?
Oh, yes, that'll be out as well. Sometimes I think he's the one with Dutch elm disease.
Come on up, you brute.
Is Barks healthy still?
Yes. You know, he's got a positive mania for digging holes. Mind you, it's the same with his golf.
Oh, well, as long as it keeps him healthy.
Yes.
June!
Uh-oh, you spoke too soon. What is it, old Adam? Shall we bring the stretcher?
Look, June, look!
Scratch, blister, or splinter?
Look what I've just dug up.
Not a worm, is it?
Oh, you don't think I'm rushing to show you a worm, do you?
Oh, I don't know, darling. With you, anything's possible.
Just take a look at that.
What is it, a button?
No, stupid, it's a coin.
Oh, lovely, dear. Now, would you like some cold tea?
Never mind that, this is much more important.
Looks like an old shilling to me. What's the fuss?
Have you ever seen a shilling with an emperor's head on it?
Yes, in India.
But we are not in India, dear. We are in Ealing.
No, I don't think Ealing's had many emperors.
But no, of course it hasn't. Of course it hasn't. But think, June, think. Now, who has? Hmm?
Well, there was China.
Yeah, but I mean, the Chinese were never over here, were they? Not until recently with their restaurants and laundries. But I mean, way back, their emperors never bothered to open up here.
The Romans had emperors.
Right. Well done, Lucy. And that is it. That is exactly what it is. A Roman coin.
Is it really? Let's have a look.
There's some writing on it.
Well, I can't see for the mud.
Yeah, what does it say?
I don't know.
Oh, you're stupid. You're useless.
Well, it's not very clear, is it? And besides, if it's really Roman, whatever it says will be in Latin.
Well, I mean, you took Latin. I didn't. Go on, read it.
Well, I can't. It's nearly worn away. I mean, it could be nearly 2,000 years old.
It's true. Could be worth a fortune.
Well, it depends what it is.
Hick, hack, hock.
Eh?
A mole, a mass, a mat. That's all the Latin I can remember.
Everybody knows that much. Now, June, give us the benefit of Rodine.
You know perfectly well I never went there.
Well, somewhere like it, all straw hats and hockey sticks.
It wasn't like that at all. You've got it all wrong, as usual.
Have I? Straw knickers, then.
Shut up if you want me to help you.
I'm sorry. Go on. Have a look. I mean, you can see the head there, can't you?
Well, yes, it does seem to be some sort of Roman head. And it's got a laurel wreath round it.
There we are. What did I tell you? Have a closer look. Who is it? Can you see his fiddle or anything? It might be Nero. Has it got a bit burnt?
Oh, no, I don't think it'd be him.
Hey, it might be the other one. Julius Caesar himself. That's more like it, June, because, I mean, he was over here, wasn't he? I mean, he was actually here. He could have dropped it easily in our back garden.
What would he have been doing in our back garden?
Well, obviously, he was on the way to the Battle of Acton.
Actium.
Well, that's what I said.
Oh, no, dear. Actium.
Well, that is obviously the Latin for Acton.
Like London was Londinium.
Right. You see, June, I wish you wouldn't treat me like a fool.
Actium was a battle at sea.
Ah.
Off the coast of Egypt. And it was between Mark Antony and Octavian. It was nothing to do with Caesar.
Well, I can't know everything, but I mean, I was right about Caesar. I mean, he was definitely here.
I doubt if our garden was.
Veni, Vici, Vici. I came, I saw.
And you've been here ever since, yeah. June, who is it?
Oh, honestly, I don't know. It could be anyone. Augustus, Tiberius, Octavius.
Which one was he?
Oh, not he, dear, them. There were 3 different ones.
I mean, how many did they have?
Oh, dozens. None of them lasted very long. Well, you know what it was like then. They all went round stabbing each other in the back.
That's why that chap Claudius on the telly was always looking over his shoulder. You know, hey.
I I think there's a lot of the Roman in Terry.
I think you're right. He can be a bit of a Brutus.
I'd have fitted in very well. Be honest, June. Be honest. There is something quite noble about me. I mean, look at that profile. Look at that. That is definitely a typical Roman nose. Yeah, do you know, I might have been a centurion.
You're well on the way to being one now.
Oh, very funny. You'd have said that to me in those days, and I'd have made you a slave.
I don't think I'd have noticed much difference.
Watch it. Nah, rubbish. It was a man's world. The women came in handy now and again for the odd orgy.
Oh, what a pity. We've run out of grapes.
And look what they did for us when they came here. I mean, they civilized us. I mean, they gave us running water, hot water, central heating, and they built villas, roads, cities, and they did it without the permission of the council. Let me have a look at that. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Yes, I can definitely see his head, whoever he is. And there is some writing on it. R-A-T-O-R-T-I. Ratorti. Isn't that a vegetable?
No, dear, that's ratatouille.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Hang on, there's a bit more. Ratortit.
And don't try to make anything of that.
U-S-A-U-G. Assorg.
Hey, us? Wait a minute.
Yeah, that comes after the tit bit.
Titus? Well, that could be Titus.
Eh?
Titus, he was an emperor.
Oh, what was his first name? Rator?
No, dear. It's probably Imperator. I had it in my crossword the other day.
That's right, and that means emperor. You've got Imperator Titus. That's the Emperor Titus.
And then there's Org. That's the date. August. Blimey, he only lasted a month.
No, dear, I think that'd be Augustus, meaning the august one. Most of them were called that.
Crikey, I'm holding a piece of history in my hand.
Anything on the back?
Yes, it's a woman. And not a bad figure, either.
Is it a Vestal Virgin?
Don't be silly, how can I tell that? No, it's obviously one of Titus's bits, you know, seated one day at an orgy.
I wonder where it came from.
Oh, who knows? Do you know, we might be sitting on top of an old Roman city. You know what? We ought to excavate that garden.
Oh, now, don't be daft. Just because you find one little coin, it doesn't mean to say there's going to be any more there.
Well, it could be. I mean, this could be the site of the Bank of Rome.
The Bank of Rome?
Well, Ealing Branch, or the actual mint itself.
Oh, you've got a hope.
Oh, June, if everyone was like you, there'd have been no great discoveries, would there? Well, you can't put me off. I'm going deeper down that hole.
That's right, Professor. Back to the diggings.
Ah.
Don't overdo it, dear. Remember, health comes before wealth.
Yes, Lucy's right, you know, Terry. Are you sure it's really worth it?
We'll see. Yeah, there could be a whole mass of treasure out there just waiting to be unearthed.
Oh, good. That'll come in handy. Give us a shout if you need any help counting it.
You can scoff, but that hole might turn out to be the hole with the mint in it. Ha-ha!
Oh. Come on, old thing, into bed.
Oh, I'll never be able to lie down.
Yes, you will. I did warn you. Come on, put your feet up.
Oh, I can't. They won't go up.
Well, you've only got yourself to blame, you know.
Oh.
You stayed up. You were out there far too long. Lucy and I were exhausted from just holding the torches. Now lie back.
Oh. It's no good, June. I'll have to have some more massage.
Not it. I gave you a good going over after your bath.
Well, I need some more.
Come on, then. Just a couple of minutes.
Stop! Wait a minute. You found something?
It's more than you did.
But I did find something.
Oh, yes, sorry, I was forgetting. 2 nails, a broken flower pot, and an old milk bottle top. Well, I don't think the British Museum will get too excited about that.
You can't strike it rich every time. No, don't, June. Don't bother. You're not doing any good at all. You'll have to go and phone the doctor.
Well, I can't really do that, can I? The telephone cable's cut through, remember?
It's a damn silly place to put it in the middle of the garden. I bet the Romans would never have done that.
No, I don't think the GPO were very active then.
They're not exactly dynamite now.
Into bed you go. Come on. 1, 2, that's it.
Oh, agony. And all for nothing.
Oh, darling, don't give up. You never know. That bit of broken flower pot might turn out to be a tile from the roof of your Roman city.
No, I can do without your sarcasm. Perhaps I didn't go down deep enough in that hole.
You know, if you're really interested in searching for old coins, there's a much easier way to do it than this.
What do you mean?
Well, there are those metal detector things people use.
Oh, yeah. Oh. Yes. Yes, that's a good idea, yeah. Yeah, save a lot of time. I'll get one. Why didn't I think of that before? Yes, well, use the scientific approach.
Mind you, if you find something, there's still a lot of digging to do.
No, I'll be scientific about that as well. You and Lucy can do the digging.
Oh, no. You find the coins, and I'll tell you what they are.
You don't know anything about it.
Well, I can find out, can't I? I can do some research. In fact, tomorrow, I'll take your coin round to the museum and get an expert opinion on it.
Well done, June. It's exciting, isn't it? Ooh, yeah, and coin collecting is something we can all join in. A whole new interest in life.
Yes, that's right, dear.
Oh.
Numismatics.
Yeah, well, you must expect it when you get to my age.
My noble Roman. The Emperor Ignoramus.
Hey?
Nothing, night.
Huh? Where are you, June?
In here.
Stand by. Yeah. What about that then, eh?
Golly, you've got one already.
Yeah, smashing, isn't it? Here, stand back, get back, down. He's after your suspender belt. Do you want a drink?
Oh, yes, please. How's your back?
Oh, much better, thank you. Yes, I think that hot bath this morning helped a lot.
Oh, it was that, was it? Not all that massage I gave you, working my fingers to your bone.
Oh. Oh, very clever. How long did it take you to think of that one?
Thanks.
Well, don't keep me in suspense. What did you find out?
Oh, lots. The man at the museum was most helpful. It's a denarius.
What is?
A denarius. It's a silver coin minted around 79 AD.
Shoot, how much is it worth then?
About £30. And if it had been in better condition, it could have been 100 or 200.
What a pity. If only I'd found it sooner.
Well, you weren't around in 79 AD, were you?
No, I mean, you know, when we first bought the house, it's all that compost I dug in. That's what's ruined it.
Oh, I don't know. It's cleaned up very well, really. Look.
Oh, yeah. Yes, you can see him quite clearly now. Yeah, handsome-looking brute, wasn't he, old Titus? Were we right about him?
Yes, he was emperor. It's all in this book. Now listen. Titus Flavius Vespasianus, born in 41 AD, ruled as emperor from 79 to 81, a popular, handsome man known for his rebuilding of Rome and his contribution to culture. Commanded a Roman legion which fought in Britain, Germany and Judea.
Yeah, I thought so, yeah. I didn't like to say too much at the time, but I had a feeling that's who he was. Was I right about the bint on the back? I mean, was he one of Titus's mistresses?
No, she was a goddess.
A goddess, eh? Oh, they're the pick of the bunch, didn't they? Fancy going to bed with a goddess.
Haven't you always? That one is Felicitas.
Oh, what a shame. Oh, and there's some more writing on it, isn't there?
Oh, yes, that's another inscription. Semper Forte.
40? 40? I knew he came from Italy, but I didn't know he'd been around that long. Perhaps this came from a cafe up the Roman motorway.
Do shut up a minute and listen. Semper Forte means always brave. They often had little sayings on the back of their coins.
Oh, isn't that nice? Isn't that nice? Always brave. Just as well we don't have sayings on our coins, otherwise it'd be always broke. Well, this is the first of the Fletcher collection. Who's going to keep it, you or me?
Oh, I don't mind.
Right, toss for it. Titus or Felicitas?
Oh, Felicitas.
Oh. Where's he gone? Where's he gone?
Oh, Terry, you are careless.
Where's it? Well, move your feet, girl. Move your feet. Come on, feet up.
Why don't you use your detector?
Oh, good idea. See if it works. Yeah.
You wouldn't like to do the hoovering for me sometimes, would you?
I didn't think goddesses had to do hoovering.
How will you know when you find it?
Oh, you'll see. I've got it.
I think you have. What an awful noise.
It's down here. It's underneath here. Oh, there we are. Thank goodness for that. You keep it safe.
I suppose it's quite good, really. Do they supply earplugs with it?
Oh, you soon get used to that.
Darling,
Yeah?
how much did it cost?
Oh, there was one of the cheaper ones. It was £75.
75?
Yeah, well, it is an investment. Think of all the treasure that's going to unearth for us. Gold, silver, bronze.
We're going to be coining it, are we?
Yes. Come on, let us drink to this. Let us drink to this marvellous looking for the past in coins. I never knew that the past could be so fascinating and so glamorous. Well, let us drink to the first of our collection of old relics.
Can I come in?
My mistake the second. It's the Shelley detector herself.
What, dear?
Oh, never mind. I'll get you one.
Oh, I didn't come in for that, dear.
Oh.
Still, now I'm here. I may as well.
Oh, how lovely for us.
Did you tell him all about the coin?
Oh, yes, he's thrilled to bits. And look what he's bought.
Oh, is that it? How does it work?
Oh, I'll show you. There you are. Sit still and give me a hand there.
There you are.
Now, watch. Oh, crikey. You must be loaded.
Mostly coppers.
Have you got any hairpins in your hair?
Terry, don't do that.
I'm only frisking her. Are you wearing a steel corset?
No, dear. Only my thermogene.
Well, you got some in there. I hope you're not making off with the silver.
Put it down. Leave her alone.
I know what it is. It's this locket.
There we are. I've struck gold.
Percy gave it to me when we were first married. It's got our pictures in it.
Oh, can I have a look?
No, Terry. I know you. You'll only laugh.
Don't be silly. I promise I won't. Don't be silly.
I knew you would.
That's that thing on Percy's head.
That's his toupee.
I didn't know he was bald at that age. And is that you?
Yes, dear. Of course, I was very young then.
Very pretty. I could have fallen for you in those days.
Well, you wouldn't have been the only one. There were others besides Percy, you know.
Lucy, the rage of the regiment.
Well, I never could resist a uniform. I was wined and dined by so many young officers at Sandhurst.
Sounds as if you did your training there as well. Did you pass out?
Only once or twice, dear. Well, I hope you find lots of lovely treasures with that machine. It seems to be very quick at picking things up.
Yes, I think I'll christen it Lucy. Well, I'm going prospecting in the garden.
That's it. You go and stake your claim before dinner. Only, don't be too long. Somebody might claim your stake. Oh.
Evening, Squire.
Oh, hello, man. My new gadget.
Well, it's not cutting very well, is it?
It's not a bow. It's a metal detector.
Really? What you looking for?
Gold, silver, bronze, anything? I've already found an old Roman coin, and I reckon there's a whole city under here.
What, under our gardens?
Yeah. Would you like me to come and give yours a going over?
Well, I don't know. Did you really find a Roman coin out here?
Yeah. Dug it up yesterday. A denarius of the Emperor Titus. Minted about 79 A.D. Goddess Felicitas on the back and bearing that famous legend, Semprini 40.
Well, I didn't realize you were such an expert.
One doesn't like to brag about such things. I mean, either you know your numismatics or you don't.
Is it very valuable?
Oh, no, only worth about 30 quid, but there could be a lot more where that came from. As a matter of fact, my theory is there's an old Roman mint down here somewhere.
In that case, you better come over here and have a look round, hadn't you?
All right. Be over later, old man. Now, where else haven't we been? Oh, yes, over here.
No, please, not there.
Why not? Could be anywhere. Yes! There's something right underneath that rhododendron.
What?
Lend me a spade.
Oh, no, you're not touching that.
Well, why not?
Well, look at it. It's one of our best specimens.
It's quite pretty, yes, but I mean, you can't compare a silly little bush with a major archaeological discovery. Our museums would be empty if everyone was like you.
But it's only just become established.
Oh, it's new then. Doesn't go back 2,000 years.
No, but...
Oh, well, you can't deny the nation its ancient heritage.
Well, if you really think it's worth it, but at least let's do it carefully. I want to replant it.
I'll give you a hand. Ah, this is more like it. I could do with one of these myself. Out the way. Stand back. No!
Here, Alfred. What's that man doing?
Eh? God blimey, looks like a mine detector. Quick, run for it.
Well, my husband's out, but I suppose it'll be all right.
Oh, don't worry, Mrs. Robinson. Only take 5 minutes.
West London Water Board, emergency service.
By the way, dear, where is King Solomon mining today?
Ealing Common.
Oh, but are you allowed to dig there?
I very much doubt it, but I don't think it'll make any difference to Terry.
Oh, he ought to be a bit more careful.
Yes, that's what the water board keeps saying. In fact, if he does it again, they've threatened to declare an official drought in Ealing.
It's a very expensive hobby, isn't it?
Well, yes, he's already had to foot the bill for 2 burst pipes, not to mention our own telephone.
June! June!
Hello, the demolition squad's arrived.
You'll never guess what's happened.
Oh, God. Don't tell me the central line's been put out of action.
Look at this. Look. Look what I just found.
An old tin box. Fascinating. Now, what is it? A Roman piggy bank?
You wait till you see what's inside.
Heavens! Is it real?
Of course it's real.
How much is it, Terry?
Well, I don't know. I haven't counted it yet, but I mean, you can see for yourself. There must be thousands.
But don't tell me you found that on Ealing Common.
Well, what do you think? What do you think? I robbed a bank?
No. But knowing you, you might well have put your pickaxe through the vaults at Barclays.
June, that was buried on Ealing Common.
So you really have discovered buried treasure?
Yes, and none of your Roman rubbish. That is good English currency. Well, I bet there's about 10,000 quid there.
I wonder who it belongs to.
Me. Us, isn't it? I mean, anything you want, June. New dress, washing up machine, house.
Oh, Terry, it's not yours.
Well, of course it's mine.
Well, I mean, it belongs to somebody.
Well, it may have done once, but not anymore. Finders keepers.
Oh, now, darling, look. Who do you think's going to bury that amount of money on Ealing Common, of all places?
Well, I don't know. I mean, eccentric millionaire and tax dodger, someone on the dole.
Bank robbers, more likely.
Eh?
Perhaps the post office robberies.
Yeah, well, you get robbed every time you walk into one of those these days. No, it may have been somebody's once, but it's ours now.
Oh, no, it isn't. That money belongs to somebody, and you must hand it over.
Who to? I mean, I don't know who lost it. Oh.
You could put an advertisement in the newspaper.
Now, that's brilliant, isn't it? Found 10,000 quid in Ealing. Will the owner please form a queue at the Laurels, First Croft Avenue?
Now, Terry, you must give it back.
June, for heaven's sake, have you never heard of treasure trove?
Oh, yes, that little antique shop in the High Street.
No, I'm talking about the law. I mean, if I found a sunken ship full of treasure, I'd be entitled to keep it.
Oh, is that why you bought the flippers and snorkel?
No, that's for our holiday in Torquay. I'm merely giving you a hypothetical case.
Yes, well, you're wrong about this because that is obviously stolen property and the police probably already know the numbers of those banknotes and where it came from.
Well, they may know where it came from, but I'm damned if they'll know where it's going. I'm going to see how much there is here.
Oh, Terry, you can't.
Quiet, you. I'm counting. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
I hope he won't get into trouble.
Well, he will if he keeps it. He doesn't seem to realise he could be a receiver of stolen goods. They're just as guilty as the thieves.
What could happen to him?
He'd go to prison.
Oh, which one? One with Scrubs.
Oh, I hope so, because it's only round the corner. It wouldn't be so far to go to visit him. Terry.
2,550, 2,560.
Will you stop that and listen?
Will you be quiet? I'm counting. Oh, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 55.
Who are you phoning, dear?
The police.
June, put that phone down or else.
Oh, a thief and a murderer. I think my mother was right about you.
And who did I marry? A narc? An informer? Now, whose side are you on?
The laws. Now, Terry, you have no right to that money. It is your duty to take it straight round to the police station.
What, all of it?
Yes, all of it.
Well, couldn't we just keep the odd 1,000 or 6?
Doc, darling, you know it's the right thing to do. And anyway, there might be some sort of reward.
Even a £5 or let off my next parking ticket.
Oh, it doesn't matter. I mean, it's a question of conscience. You want to be able to sleep at night, don't you?
No, that's an idea. I could keep it underneath my mattress and have something to retire on. Retire on. Yes?
No. Now, come on, off you go.
What now?
Yes, right this minute. Come on, let go. That's it. You won't regret it, you know. Hands out. Honesty is always the best policy.
Yeah, well, you just remember that when you try to fiddle a bit on the housekeeping.
How do you know about that?
Eh?
Come on, darling, off you go.
Yeah. Fool and his money are soon parted.
And Terry,
What?
do be careful. There's a lot of dishonest people about these days.
Well, I'm terribly sorry.
In a hurry, sir.
What? No, yes.
Might we inquire into the nature of your business?
I'm a paint salesman.
Oh, yes. Samples?
What? No, I was just...
Would you mind showing us the contents of that box?
Funny you should ask that. You see, I was on my way to see you about something.
Something like this, for instance.
Yeah. You see, it all started with... I've got this little thing that goes... you know, you see, I was digging this hole. Now, I know it sounds improbable. I know... Wait, I can tell that should do it. In time for this week's issue.
Is it for the Sunday papers? Confessions of a Gold Digger?
No. It simply says for sale, 1 metal detector. Hardly used, offers invited.
Oh, you're getting rid of it then?
Yeah, thought about getting rid of it before it gets me into real serious trouble.
Did they really think you were a bank robber?
Yes, they did. And thanks to June and her honesty is the best policy, she nearly landed me right in it.
Well, I was right. That was the proceeds of a bank haul.
And what a job I had convincing them that I wasn't in it.
I can't understand that. You had a perfect alibi. The water board told them exactly what you were doing at the time.
Well, I've had enough of coin collecting. Stupid waste of time.
And you never did find that old Roman city in the back garden, did you?
No, if it is there, it can stay there. I couldn't care less. From now on, the gardening's just for gardening. And that's what I'm going to do now. Some plain, simple, straightforward digging.
Good for you. Lunch is at 1. We're having roast lamb.
Good.
Darling, see if you can find some of that mint in the garden.
Stay with us as we journey down to Albert Square for EastEnders. Next.
Terry's tea is getting cold.
Well, it's his own fault. I told him it was ready 10 minutes ago. Are you coming in or not?
When I finish digging, yes.
That'll be about another 2 hours, judging from the size of that old tree stump he's trying to get out.
What about his back?
Oh, yes, that'll be out as well. Sometimes I think he's the one with Dutch elm disease.
Come on up, you brute.
His bark's healthy still.
Yes. You know, he's got a positive mania for digging holes. Mind you, it's the same with his golf.
Oh, well, as long as it keeps him healthy.
Yes.
Jude!
Uh-oh, you spoke too soon. What is it, old Adam? Shall we bring the stretcher?
Look, June, look!
Scratch, blister, or splinter?
Look what I've just dug up.
Not a worm, is it?
Oh, you don't think I'm rushing to show you a worm, do you?
Oh, I don't know, darling. With you, anything's possible.
Just take a look at that.
What is it, a button?
No, stupid, it's a coin.
Oh, lovely, dear. Now, would you like some cold tea?
Never mind that, this is much more important.
Looks like an old shilling to me. What's the fuss?
Have you ever seen a shilling with an emperor's head on it?
Yes, in India.
But we are not in India, dear. We are in Ealing.
No, I don't think Ealing's had many emperors.
But no, of course it has. Of course it has. But think, June, think. Now, who has? Hmm?
Well, there was China.
Yeah, but I mean, the Chinese were never over here, were they? Not until recently with their restaurants and laundries. But I mean, way back, their emperors never bothered to open up here.
The Romans had emperors.
Right. Well done, Lucy. And that is it. That is exactly what it is. A Roman coin.
Is it really? Let's have a look.
There's some writing on it.
Well, I can't see for the mud.
Yeah, what does it say?
I don't know.
Oh, you're stupid. You're useless.
Well, it's not very clear, is it? And besides, if it's really Roman, whatever it says will be in Latin.
Well, I mean, you took Latin. I didn't. Go and read it.
Well, I can't. It's nearly worn away. I mean, it could be nearly 2,000 years old.
It's true. Could be worth a fortune.
Well, it depends what it is.
Hick, hack, hock.
Eh?
A mole, a mass, a mat. That's all the Latin I can remember.
Everybody knows that.